Oh, baby. What's your name? What's your name? Well, my name is Ghost Boogie. Welcome into the You Might Know Us podcast. Check this out, man. We're getting ready to get this motherfucking thing started. But before then, what we do is let's get into this.
And I stopped listening to heavy metal at that point and just was immersed in hip hop music at that point, living it, breathing it, trying to, figure out how I fit into that. Run DMC pulled me in, but my very first experience was in my homie's garage in Southgate, making the mix show for the first time that I'm hearing it. It was something completely different than what I was exposed to at the time. Again, I was listening to heavy metal and shit like that, and rock and doo-wop 50s music, old soul and shit like that. But I, didn't know what this hip hop thing was until they turned that on that station, and then my mind got blown because I mean there was more than just Run DMC that they were playing. They were playing whatever was available, whether you liked it or not. It
Right.
was the exposure to this new genre. And after that first night in my bro's garage, and we didn't smoke weed yet, we weren't even drinking yet, we were just like, they were like immersed in the b-boy part of the hip hop culture, and I was like, sort of being inspired by them. I didn't even think about rapping. I was like, fuck, I got to learn how to pop. And I started learning how to pop. I wasn't good at breakdancing, so I got into the popping aspect. And as I got more and more into that, you know, it's a lot of electronic style hip hop music, or what we deemed as that. I was the first non-believer, you know what I mean? Um,
Gotcha.
it took me a second to buy in. But yeah, I was like, yeah, what is it? We're gonna get paid from rap music. Get the fuck out of here, because I knew it was our hobby, but at the hobby point, it wasn't like something I thought that we would be doing for our career. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was completely indoctrinated in the gang, so I thought I was gonna be fucking, uh, you know, slanging drugs and eventually getting stripes to call shots and all this other shit. I really didn't believe in it. They came and told me, "What am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave the streets, man. This shit ain't gonna get us paid. You're crazy."
How is it about that time for us to say that we're the usual suspects? How is it about that time for us to say that we're the usual suspects? How is it about that time for us to say that we're the usual suspects? How is it about that time for us to say that we're the usual suspects?
I just found out that I was muted. So hey, check it out. I was saying, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? It's your buzzer cousin Ghost Boogie. Welcome in. It's a Friday night, and I got my one and only this from another Miss Becca Boo in the house. And see, I forgot to hit the mute button. You know what I mean? What I will say is this though. This is all I got to say whenever I fuck up. And mature content warning, we're gonna cuss, smoke, drink, laugh, talk about some things, but check this out.
I'm not a fucking wizard either. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So I work hard at it though. People are like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm like, yeah, but I'll be there every fucking day.
That's right. I'll be there every fucking day. And you know what? I got to say, we got the one and only who? Miss Becca. Who?
What's up?
How are you, fam?
Good. I was trying to tell you.
Oh, I know. Like, you know, I was on a sick one, and I was going, I
I
was
know.
vibing and freestyling and all that shit.
Happens.
And then I didn't even read it. I saw in the corner, and I was like, man, all right. I already see a private chat, and there's only one thing that private chat more than likely is saying is, guess what, dickhead? You cannot hear
Your
you.
mic.
Your mic. Turn your speakers up, B. So much love to everybody. Welcome in on Friday night, man. Why was there no show Monday? So I'm gonna let you know. Not anybody was really available on Sunday, and Monday also Mama Boogie and I celebrated like an anniversary, you know what I mean? We celebrate all of our anniversaries. I ain't gonna tell you which one this one is, but this is the 20th. So it's a big one. It's only 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And I just got to give a big shout out to Mama Boogie for not leaving my ass. Because Lord knows, I know I give her motherfucking million reasons to stab me, kill me, and everything. So much love to my motherfucking amazing wife who is a great mom and deserves all the praise. So thank you. And shout out to my kids, man.
That too.
They're I'm not coming to grips with this 14-year-old shit, man. I'm not digging it. I'm not this 13, 14 shit. Like my babies that, you know, wanted, you know, nothing or everything to do with me. And you know
they don't
what I mean?
want shit to do with you now.
Now, well, it seems like now more and more they tolerate me. It's like,
yeah.
But no, I don't think it is that at all. I think what it is though, honestly, what could be misconstrued as possibly, you know, maybe sometimes I might take it because my son's voice is, you know, deeper now. and I mean, he's growing up, and so is my daughter, and her voice is changing as well. And the tones, right? And also, like, I'm very, very aware, like, I'm hyper aware of people's communication styles. And I don't know, sometimes I'd be like thinking, it makes me second guess, like, hold on. Did what I just think happened, happen? No, Dad. I was like, oh, they know that they're gonna get their teeth clacked if they fucking eye roll me. Like,
no, they're eye rolling you. I
can't have the eye roll. I can't deal with disrespect.
You may not see it. You may not see it.
Well, I mean, honestly, Becca, you know me.
It's just part of growing.
I know it is.
It's part of their, you know,
their development,
testing those boundaries and developing their
own sense
who they are.
Exactly. Yeah. And I get that. And I 100% am like going into it with trying to keep that perspective, I shall say, right? And I get caught off guard sometimes. So I'll be like, you said what now? And it's like, no, I don't get. I was like, but it seems like sometimes it's low energy or something like that. But it's just they're becoming, you know, they're not the little 7, 8-year-olds that anytime I said, hey, y'all want to look at something on the computer? Yeah, you know, now it's like, hey, it was last night. I was cutting my son's hair and shit, right? And He just, I could tell he came upstairs. He's all. I said, check this out, Mike. I said, you know how much haircuts cost? About $50. And I said, try $70 with tip. At least. And I said, anywhere between $20 to $50 to $70, depending on who you go and have you cut your hair or fucks it up or whatever it may be. And I said, your type of haircut, you know, you need it cut every week, and 2 weeks is too long. So add that up. How much is that a fucking month?
Right.
$500 altogether. Close. I was like, yeah, at least 4. I said, so you can, you know, go get a job, get your hair cut, or not give me attitude when I cut your hair. He's like, I wasn't giving you attitude, Dad. All right. I'm sorry. But
He
still.
just didn't want to do it, huh?
No, he didn't. I was like, get your ass up. I want to do it. This is the only time I have the time and the
Yeah.
mental capacity to be able to cut your hair, buddy. So when my ADHD ass is focused on, like, let me cut your hair and taking care of you, then you better take advantage of it. So, man, so there's a lot going on in the motherfucking world today, Becca. What's going on in the world
Want
with
me
you?
to-
Like,
Want me to
what's been
tell you what I
happening?
was doing at 14?
What were you doing? I want to know exactly what you were doing at 14, man.
Are you sure?
I do. Because I know what I was doing at 14, and it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I gave my mom told my mom I was staying the weekend with my friend at her aunt's house. And I gave her the phone number to the payphone at the mall, and went to Vegas.
You went out of state with who?
Friends?
Were those friends legal?
For who?
Of legal age. That's what I'm saying. How were
I mean,
you
they were
with?
they were legal to gamble.
So they were 21 and you were
Mhm.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Were they in bands or celebrities?
No.
They were just some
I
regular
hadn't
old
really gotten into that yet.
Gotcha.
That was about a year away from that.
So you were in that lifestyle at 15, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Vegas at 14 is wild, Midget Mike. And I do want to give a big shout out to everybody that's tuned in here live. Once again, we're the usual suspects. This is the Friday night show. We appreciate you ending your week. Give you an idea also. We'll be wrapping the show up at
Ish.
11 p.m. ish Eastern, because I am going to be going on live and DJing Funkin' Fridays and closing it out. So
Oh yeah.
after the show, about maybe, depending on how long it takes me to get this thing hooked up, because I've switched out some of my microphones. Does my microphone sound better now, Becca?
Yeah.
Does it sound louder and clearer?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And not fucked up, right?
Mhm.
So one of my dear friends gifted me, and donated to the stream a Blue Yeti microphone,
Nice.
USB microphone. So
Nice.
I don't have to go through some of my boof ass
Moving on
audio
up.
equipment. Well, actually, an XLR mic is the best, but I have a piss poor audio interface. But the real thing is that the audio board mixer that I have, that all of my inputs were into, is booty. And I'm trying to upgrade shit as I can, or people get it, or
Hey.
it gets donated. So
Nice.
I am working on
Hell yeah.
improving the stream as always, and as things come and blessings come, we take advantage of them. But yeah, man, I was excited about it because I was like, yo, I don't have to ever deal with, hey, Boogie, turn your mic up. Hey, Boogie, like, we're good now, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey, but yeah, Funky Fridays, man. So I'll be doing a set at GhostBoogie 66 live on twitch.tv, and there'll be a raid. They'll be raiding me at 9 p.m. Pacific for all you Pacific folks out there, and everywhere else translate that. But
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing a fun funk set. I'm gonna go really deep on you. We're gonna go into breaks, grooves, and all that other good shit. And as you guys didn't see, if you guys didn't have a chance to watch the episode of Be Real, I'm releasing shorts and TikToks and all of that good shit, slowly but surely, plus Ryu, and doing all of this for our back catalog on B-Boys Underground, and doing a lot. Plus, we just secured on Wednesday, January, let's see here, 28th. Listen, y'all, we've got probably 2 times from Lords of Brooklyn joining us on B-Boys
Hell
Underground.
yeah.
Iconic,
Hell yeah.
dope ass fucking group from back in the day. He's an ill MC. He's going to be promoting, he's a part of a really, really big play or presentation, I would say. The different type of presentation about, like, it's called a Brooklyn Tale. And he's going to talk about all of the stuff that, you know, that he's gone into doing with that. If you guys don't know, again, like, this cat, he has done some acting as well. He was the stickball kid from A Bronx Tale. So he was in A Bronx Tale and some other stuff too. So we're going to get into that. Plus, I mean, All in the Family is definitely a sleeper hip hop classic joint. If you guys don't know anything about it, I highly recommend you check that out. So
Nice.
we've got that announced for January 28th. That'll be 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific. And people that have confirmed also to be on the show, locking in a date, the one and only Stu Bangers is going to be
Hell
joining
yeah.
us coming up. And also, let's see, Lord Willin is going to be a part of the show. And he's basically a rapper and an artist from Providence, Rhode Island, who frequently collaborates with other Polish artists, producers like PAF or PAFF, and rappers such like Timothy Zik, creating a strong USA to Polska connection in hip hop, evident in tracks like Feel Like Memphis and Twarda Gloa. You know, basically, he does a lot of international collaborations and stuff like that. That's going to be at Lord Willin. We're working on
Very
locking down
cool.
a date for that. So we got 3
Very
really big
cool.
artists. We have an artist next week. We've got the one and only Dose One. He was a MC out of Cincinnati. Plus, he did a lot of underground work on stuff that we're going to get into as well. So B-Boys Underground is plugging away, and we do this every single, B-Boys Underground is every single Wednesday plus Tuesday and Thursdays when those days pop up. We're going to try to be able to bring you more content every single day. Ghost Boogie will be bringing you content every single goddamn day through Monday and Friday. So anyway, enough of that. We appreciate you being here. Hit that like, follow, subscribe, on notification bell on You Might Know Us podcast. And you know, I just want to know what you think about basically 2026 is the new 2016 throwback wave. Basically,
I
there's
mean,
a
of
big
course.
nostalgia trend, that's pushing 2016 photos, memes, aesthetics with celebrities piling on. Basically, people are, cooked by over curated content. And, this trend's not about 2016. It's about people wanting the internet to feel human again, if
Mm,
that makes sense. I'm going to say for me, Becca, 2016 is definitely when I checked out 100% and was way before that, though. But 2016
as
was
far
definitely the
as
year I checked out of politics
mm,
and social media, because 2016, in my opinion, man, that was a crazy year. A lot of people died in 2016. Uh,
yeah, 2016 and 2017 were rough personally, like in
yeah,
my life.
you
And
too.
so I really wasn't, I don't know that I was really into like paying attention to social media. I don't know. I mean, like I was paying attention to politics, but mostly just talking shit because he's an idiot. But it we weren't really like going through it like we are
Mhm.
now, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, 2016 is when my stepdad got really like yeah, my stepdad went through a lot. That's kind of the year I became caregiver.
yeah.
And so there was a lot.
So that was
There
a big
there was
transition
a
for you.
fucking lot. Yeah.
I get
But
it.
when I really checked out of social media
Uh-huh.
and just like started really restricting how much I'm there, how much I post,
Mhm.
it was 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2020 kind of changed a lot too, but I was already out of it because for me, 2016 was a year where I first started getting, started really seeing symptoms or feeling symptoms of being sick,
Mm,
in regards to like when it started taking a real quick turn,
yeah.
like a real quick turn. Cause I mean, I was dealing with it. Shit started hitting the fan around 2013, 2014. And 2014 was a big year. Um, and but when I
This
hit
motherfucker's on
2016, bro, like
G-Eazy.
I fucking started getting sick. I got laid off of like my really good job, and
Mhm.
started having to, because I mean, I got sick and they were like, oh. Didn't know, and no one knew what was wrong with me, except being fucking crazy. And that too, because when, you lose a
You were
job
still
like
in
I
Ohio,
had.
yeah?
No, I came out here. Yeah, I think it was 2016 or 2017, but no, it's 2016. And yeah, I was out here. And so, yeah, we were outside of our comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, completely different state, no safety net. And,
Right.
this shit starts happening. Right. And I'll say that it was crazy, and it was a difficult year too. I mean, mentally, physically, all of that shit, bro. Like it started
Yeah.
fucking with me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, 2016. Fuck that. Going back to 2016 shit.
hmm
Maurice, my
I
condolences. You
mean,
lost your mom.
there's parts of it I'd love to have back.
Absolutely. I'd
There's
love to have it
people that
all
I'd love
back.
to have back.
Yeah, I'd like to do that over again. I'd love to
You
go.
know.
I wish I could go back to 2014. Yeah, I'm gonna say after the first time I died,
Mm,
2014. I'd like to go back and reset, but I want the knowledge that I know now.
mm. Yeah, and then you get into the,
Now I'm gonna be making
Back
money.
to
I'm
the
buying
Future fading fucking picture and shit.
Bitcoin, hella paid Bitcoins, hella. I'm doing all of that, man. I'm doing all of that. We about to be bowling. Fuck all of that. Cause I know one thing. I will take all of my 401ks at that point, all of my other shits, and invest it in Bitcoin, right?
hmm
And then sell that shit when it popped and it got
Mm.
at its high, or sell half of it and won't fall. And I never falled for any of that cryptocurrency or NFT
Mm-mm.
shit. Did you ever get any NFTs? And
No.
anybody that's in the chat, did you
The
guys,
NFTs made no
that too,
fucking
Maurice,
sense to
go.
me. The NFTs made absolutely no sense to me. Like, why the fuck
Gotcha.
am I spending money on something that, like, I don't actually have?
That
No.
part. And that is the thing that I had friends that were super, super, super into uh getting NFTs and were spending a lot of money for especially the sports ones, right? Like
Mm.
they were like these rare ones and they were flipping them and were making money until all of a sudden
Yeah.
they asked out. And I think they still ended up being net negative or net positive after the whole ordeal, but still lost a considerable amount of money with it. But I want you to think about it like this. People buy digital downloads of songs and movies and all these things,
Yeah.
games, right? That are
You know
all
what?
tied
I was
to these accounts.
literally
And then
just
you'd lose
talking
them.
to, yeah, I was just talking to my kid, and she was, not like a kid I gave birth to, but she's the one in my life that is, you know, adopted me as her mom, God help her. Uh, but we were
Salute
talking
to her.
earlier. I love her to death. I'd walk through fire for that girl. And she and her fiance know that shit goes down,
You
they
better
come
be
here.
ready.
No, they come here. They come here.
Yeah, you go to Becca,
Because
but you
then I'm
better
gonna
be
take
ready.
because then I'm gonna take my pasty ass outside. You know what I'm saying? Be like, can I help you?
Bitch, we
Um,
outside today. Becca's outside today. That's that one song.
shit's starting to happen here,
What do you mean?
and
Like just in
with
Oklahoma, period?
yeah, and yeah,
Oh, the climate's starting to get fucked.
yeah, and and her
Everywhere,
fiance.
Becca.
I know, but it wasn't here.
Ah, it's tense
It
here.
wasn't. It wasn't like, and that was kind of one of the things that we talked about too, was where shit's really been popping off has been very fucking targeted, right?
So do you think it's engineered?
Look at who their leadership is.
What are we talking about? Like, let's
We're
talk about, let's not make veiled references instead
oh,
of saying they.
I'm
Who?
not.
Let's say who. Let's
I'm
say
talking
who.
about ICE.
ICE. All right. So you're
Yeah.
talking about ICE. So you're saying ICE is starting to get very active in your community, and
Yes,
it's
in
starting to make an
Oklahoma.
impact finally there.
Yes.
I mean, you are right there, or Oklahoma, of course, is just one state away
Sure.
from the border. So it's very much because you don't have
And
Oklahoma's not on
I-35,
the
which
border.
is a direct
Yeah,
corridor,
correct. Just like
you
I-25
know,
is,
as well as I-40.
and
You
70
know,
and 30
I-35 goes
and
north-south, 40 goes east-west, you know, directly across, you know, wherever you're going.
treat yourself. Please put that in the chat. I want to hear it.
But where things have been loud, where it's been mass concentration, you know, like thousands and thousands and thousands, you know what I'm saying? Like thousands of I don't even want to fucking call them officers because they're not. Officers get some level of respect because, you know, they go through real training, and that's a different conversation. Anyway, it's been in places that are run by vocal Democrats, right? California, Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota. Their governor is Tim Walz, who was Kamala's running mate. The mayor of Minneapolis has been very vocal. He's very Democrat. You know, Portland, New York, like these are places that have pushed back on this administration.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, on the other hand, it doesn't get much redder here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gerrymandered so that, you know, those of us that do vote our interests, we, you know, it gets canceled out. Anyway, but you know, it's been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot, and her fiance is Latino, so yeah, and
Gotcha.
about 4'8".
I got you.
Tried to tell her because she's a fireball. I love her to pieces.
Tried to tell her about what?
About Latino women.
Oh, I got you.
Kid, listen. You think you can take it? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
No, I love her to death. But yeah,
So yeah,
it's been a lot.
So
It's been a lot. Y'all know y'all are fiery, girl. Stop.
Much love, Red Boy. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for tuning in, family. So let's see here. Treat yourself, said ICE tried
Jesus
to run my
fucking Christ.
sister and mom off the road on Monday morning on the way to the doctor near Montebello, California.
Montebello.
Yeah, Montebello, I'm sorry. We have Montebello here in Denver or right the greater Denver area. It's called Montebello, but
Yeah.
Montebello. Yeah, man.
They don't give a fuck. They're not.
That's disgusting.
It's not about citizenship. It's not about whether you're here legally or not. It's not.
Shout out to you, Gorilla Strong. And I, before you just joined, gave the big rundown on who we've all secured and who we've got locked in and when and where, and so far where we at. So, but big shout out to the one and only Gorilla Strong for, of course, he's one of the homies that got, or is the homie that got Ryu on the show. And also he got Paulie, he's got Stu, Lord Willing.
Hell yeah.
And of course, you know, all the other artists, Ives, Q Unique, all the, and oh, just so something that happened today, new music alert, y'all. Let me go ahead and even hit it. So we got to get something where y'all know something, y'all. Check this out. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me do this properly. New music alert, y'all. Delinquent Habits just released a brand new single today. And check it
Hell
out.
yeah.
I want y'all to go and stream it up.
Hell yeah.
The one and only Ives Irie and Sick Jackin dropped a brand new single, brand new Delinquent Habits single. And
Nice.
it's a dope ass album or track. And the stuff that I've heard that y'all ain't heard, just wait. Just wait. This one though, this is a video that just came out today, and it's a ritmo. And I got cotton mouth like a motherfucker though. So the rolling of my R's right now, ritmo, is kind of difficult. But check this out, man. I do want to give a big shout out to my brother and all my bros over there in the Delinquent Habits family. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and premiere the song right here.
Hell yeah.
And let y'all know. Also, I'll put the link in the chat so y'all can go make sure that you hit the like, share it out, and all that stuff, right? You can do that. But without further ado, I went ahead and put it in the chat. So make sure you hit the like, follow, subscribe, on notification bell, and make a comment on the new video Ritmo with Delinquent Habits featuring Sick Jack and y'all. It just go something like this. Check it out.
In the house once again, it's the Capitan. I got something special for y'all. The Delinquent Habits Experience. Introducing my boy, Sick Jack.
Y que siga la rutina, carnalito. Dale gas, güero loco.
You hardly ever catch me up in the club, unless I'm on the mic and showing some love. This is for all y'all trying to cut a rug. Forget about the struggle that's got you acting a thug. I keep it grooving, so keep it moving to this healing. Got you reeling, this feeling is good music. See, it's proven, and it's a bona fide bet that when I enter the party, there's no snoozing. It's all stand up. Come on, grab your partner and throw your hands up, cause I'ma give you exactly what you demand, yeah. Cause when I come on the scene, and if you ask about me, they say the man's rough. Known to walk in trenches and clear benches. People known to climb out windows and hop fences. Echoes of the music confusing, but y'all choosing. It's the magic that you witness, the miracles, no illusion there. Yeah, you know we super chido. The delinquente, ritmo, ritmo. Yeah, you know we super chido. The delinquente, ritmo, ritmo. Tonight I'm singing for my people. The delinquente, ritmo, ritmo. True life, one of a kind, so chido. The delinquente, ritmo, ritmo.
Tira la rolita, con mi compita el güero loco matando la sed con un tequilita. No pasa nada, la clica chica ya corté todo pa' vida buena y mujer rica. Superé ligas de rap, vida en el trap, pandillas y calles noche y día llena de cash. No necesito más que mi paz, es más, así va, fuimos de life, dándole gas. Estás en el boogie de psychos y delincuentes. It's a movie, aquí tú y yo entre cielo calmado y calle caliente. Llega el show y la música empieza a moverte. Parece cumbia, como mueve las viejas, igual que mamá quieta en el Dunias. Tal vez un día de veras van a entender el peso que cargó mi pluma de una ayer.
Ya, ya no we super chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. Ya no we super chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. Tonight I'm singing for my people, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. True life, one of a kind, so chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. See, I came to wipe y'all smirk, kicking the turbo and watch y'all work. Take a trip to the mosh pit, might get hurt. I still slam like a punk rock verse, breaking the curse. Temp turns up and the heat gets worse. I'm bringing blessed to the mic, trying to stop y'all hurt. Live a cold life, a strife, light-hearted, I still go. Hard life's a stage and I raid y'all some pillows. But to the beat, y'all sway like willows. Boss set fire to mouth the smoke billows. See y'all tripping. If you think that you're leaving this here occasion without some sweat dripping, this is how we do with the appearance of being rowdy. When I'm repping my name, I do it proudly. Every time I step foot on stage and y'all around me. Ya no we super chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. Ya no we super chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. Tonight I'm singing for my people, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo. True life, one of a kind, so chido, de delincuente, ritmo, ritmo.
Hell yeah. That say February? Your mic's muted again.
So check
You're
it out.
welcome.
Yes, this is coming out this February 6th,
February.
2026. February 2026. That is a, let's see here. That is a Friday. So Friday, February 26th. Mark your calendars. The new Delinquent Habits album is going to be right here. And they're going to be overseas on tour while that's going. So you folks that's overseas, check it out, man. They're going to be coming to you live and direct. All of their dates and tour dates are updated on their YouTube page, so you can check it
Hell
out
yeah.
and see if they're coming to a locale near you. Ritmo, man. Shout out to that, man. I love that song, man. Yeah, man. Salute to
yeah.
them. So yeah, man, that was something I've been playing all day, and yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. I was editing. I've got a new another reel from last week's episodes that I was working on, and you'd be proud of me, Becca,
Oh.
because I didn't ADHD or like hyperfixate on graphics today, but I didn't I didn't like sit there and fuck with it until the last minute. You know, I waited until about an hour before we had to go to start getting this shit like settled in here, because I was just working. I was like, oh shit, I've been sitting at this desk all day working and working and working. Like, listen, so I don't use any punk ass Opus clips or anything like that. All of my shit's done by hand. So
Yeah.
you guys might not like it. You might be like, that looks like ass. Well, hey, check it out, man. Fuck you. Do better. And you know, I don't use Opus clips or any of that bullshit. So it takes a lot of time, and I'm learning on trying to perfect the entire editing process, coming up with compelling like looping hooks, you know, so they tell a story and it's kind of a rotation to kind of do all of that shit. So, you know, this whole thing has been great as far as like the learning process that this undertaking has been, because I've gone so far deep into shit that I've always wanted to go into, but never justified the time. And at least I'm able to utilize this time, getting my shit together, but also learning a tremendous amount of skills, like
Right.
longbow skills, nunchuck skills, staff skills.
He thinks I'm not paying attention. He thinks I'm zoned out. I am not. I am listening. I don't always know what he's talking about. Like, I don't know what Opus clips are.
Yeah, Opus
But he
clips
doesn't use them.
You got to play that.
So, fuck it. Because he doesn't use it. He does the shit himself.
Well, I
Which
mean,
I have way more respect for.
Opus clip would be a whole lot easier because I mean, there's AI certain things that you can use that would take, would do what takes me a considerable amount of time like that. But you still have to, with those things, you have to manipulate them and fine tune them. There is nothing about
Right.
it, Murray's have a great night. Yeah, I do all my own editing. And then, speaking to Ryu, when we did the interview, the fact that, he produced all of the beats on his new album, Medium Raw, which is out right now. If streaming platforms, please make sure that you check that out. That's that real underground hip hop shit. And this is the first album that he produced a whole album where he made the beats all by himself. And pretty much is the only person that's on there, with the exception he has maybe one or two features. And even one of the first beats that he did is actually on the album. And he talked about, I was like, so what did you learn? Because he had some medical stuff that happened and he had some downtime. And his wife gave him a MacBook Pro, and he was like, what am I going to do with this? And he said, well, since I've got this, I know I can make beats. So instead of just sitting here, I'm going to use this computer and learn how to, record my own vocals or stuff like that. And he started learning how to make beats with what he has. And I asked him, I was like, yo, what are you making, making your beats on and everything like that? Cause I was like, man, I really am fucking with your sound and everything that he had been putting together. Cause I really do like the fucking album, and we'll play a clip from it. But
yeah.
It is definitely, he said, Serato Studio. And Serato Studio is something where I haven't actually went in and messed with it, but I've been thinking about doing my own flips and edits for a very long time, like actually recording. So like Gorilla Strong asked me to, try to redo that what was it? It was Ari the Rugged Man with Firestarter. That's what it was. And he's like, I think that I could do that edit, and actually produce it and, put it together that way in that. But I can start doing my own remixes and edits and uploading those and monetizing them.
Yeah.
So there's all of that, right? So, it's cool that I feel like this year I've got a really, really good focus and intent and some more mental clarity as far as the direction where I'm going and what things are heading and what I'm going to be doing more so than where I was at this time last year, which
Right.
I thought that, hey, look, it's going to be on, but at this time last year, but sometimes things take a little bit of time, and it may
Yeah.
take a little bit of more time than what I'm thinking, but either way, I've got an amazing group of folks behind me, which are all of y'all. Thank you so much for like everything, man. Like I can't appreciate you guys enough, and this is gonna be fun. So I look forward
Hell yeah.
to 20, not 16, but 2026,
Yeah, right?
and the 365 buttons, right? Do you know what this is?
No.
You don't know what 365
You're
buttons
always
is?
throwing it to me. I'm like, huh, what?
You didn't even
Where
look at
where
the
would I have
title.
I did look at the title. I still didn't know what the hell it meant.
Well, you didn't Google and said like, what is Boogie talking about?
I mean, I figured it had something to do with buttons and days, since there's 365 days in a year.
So check it out, man.
I am a caregiver
You listen.
24/7.
I listen. I have teenage kids, but this one is something that was just, it's something that's happening right now. It's brand new internet brainworm from just
Is this the
early
TikTok
this.
thing?
This is something from TikTok where
Yeah, see,
basically it
I don't
means
have
two
TikTok.
things at once, but it's
Ah,
also all over. But what it literally is basically a TikTok comment idea. Collect 365 buttons, one for each day of the year, as a personal reminder to be more aware of the time and do more with your days. But what it really became, and the part that people were repeating is a catchphrase for "I don't owe you an explanation." The original
mm.
commentator basically refused to clarify how the buttons work, and that the refusal became the whole joke and the whole vibe. Because here it goes Boogie.
It's
You dig
all a
those
vibe.
vibes. It's all about the
It's
vibes,
all a
right?
vibe.
But so basically everybody started using 365 buttons as shorthands for doing something for yourself and letting strangers stay confused. So
Okay.
like people are using it in captions, "New Year, New Me, 365 buttons. I'm doing this because of 365 buttons. Midget Mike ain't getting a motherfucking thing because of 365 buttons. Don't ask. It only needs to make sense to me. 365 buttons energy." Don't think I didn't see that comment, motherfucker.
He's trying to bring reverie into it too. Come on, now.
Midget
That's
Mike, I done told
hilarious.
you what's the deal.
Money, money, money. What?
365 buttons, motherfucker. That's what I said. Look, so I've done some research while we were also talking and shit, right? And I remember 2016 being like a cleanup year for celebrities.
Mm.
And basically, AARP's year-end famous people we lost in 2016. Curated, not exhaustive. A clean list of the biggest, most widely reported celebrity deaths from 2016. So check it out, man. First off, if you guys remember, in 2016, the year started off with a bad one. I mean, as far as a difficult one because of we lost David Bowie in January, and he died on his birthday, and the album was released on his birthday, Black Star, and it was a dope ass album too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys and I just that one, David Bowie, my father loved David Bowie. Like there were stories about I heard stories about, before I was around, like him and his homies really fucking loved like Space Oddity. Like they would just, fucking him and the guy that I was named after, one of they loved Space Oddity when it came out, right? Then that was happened on January 10th. Then we lost the one and only very next January 14th, Alan Rickman. The one and only.
Oh God, yeah.
Fucking, like before he was Servius Snake, man, his name was
Severus.
Claus. Yeah. Like he was from Die Hard, baby. He was the
Yeah.
villain from fucking Die Hard.
Yeah.
And the gun that he want to know a little bit of gun culture news, trigger warning, literally punning. So the gun that he uses in that movie, Klaus, or what was his, it was Hans. Was it Hans Zimmerman? Or what was it? What was the bad guy's name in the first Die Hard?
Yeah.
Either way.
Wasn't it Hans?
So I think so. Yippee-ki-yo,
I think so.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So he used an HK or Heckler and Koch P7. Now the P7 was developed after the hostage crisis during the Olympics and everything like that, and it was sanctioned by a lot of the German government, the Israeli government, a lot of even the FBI, CIA, and military made because of the things that happened on that day, they needed a non-revolver magazine type of gun that needed to be able to be pulled from the holster and being able to be engaged at the same time in one motion, one action, with it being fully on safety in the holster. But once by pulling it out, it's easy to engage and not have to rack or do any type of cocking. It's just ready to go. And this was one that was developed, and the one that beat it out was the Sig Sauer P226, which is an iconic gun that a lot of people still use. Glocks are also popular, but when you look at a lot of the agencies up until, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, I knew that they were still using the P226s, and had many different iterations of them. But yeah, this P7 is one of my favorite handguns of all time. And I've collected multiple of them and had them in different shapes and not shapes, different customizations. You know what I mean? When I think
Different
of it,
shapes
like,
and sizes.
well, I was getting ready to say that way because like me and my buddy, I got my buddy who was a absolute gun nut, and he would buy just guns nonstop. And we would go to gun shows and shit, and I got him hooked. I showed him mine, and he was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And all of a sudden, I know like he's got like 10 or 20 of them, and all these tips.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was into that shit. He still is. But shout out to my bro, man. That was one of my shooting buddies who I used to shoot trap with. Like, I told you guys that I did a competitive trap shooting or shotgun sports.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime anybody wants to pull up and challenge Boogie to
Oh,
a a shooting
just pull up.
contest, you know what I'm saying?
Don't just pull up. That's just dumb. Just
Well, yeah,
don't just pull up.
don't just pull up on me, especially because
Don't just pull up.
I'm not the O, the
Becca does need a
N-E.
coffee.
Yeah, Becca, she just keeps
I
yawning.
tried, man. I tried. Oh, damn.
But yes, man, then sorry. Becca didn't care anything about the gun history. I was giving you history on the props that were used in Die Hard, one of the most
Yeah.
iconic Christmas movies of all time.
Alan Rickman. It is absolutely a Christmas movie.
Yes, but Alan Rickman, man, he was special, bro. Like, what do
Yeah,
you
he was.
think? What do you, because we're just in the second one of January, but what is your
I know
favorite? And
2016 was
everybody,
rough.
please tell me what your favorite Alan Rickman role is, if you are a fan of the Rick roll, Alan Rickman.
That's hard because once he was Snape, he was Snape. And then Love Actually, because I'm a girl.
I remember that one.
Huh?
That one sounds familiar, but I'm not remembering that movie.
Love Actually, also a Christmas-ish movie that
When did that come
happens
out?
during Christmas time.
That wasn't an 80s movie.
No,
Was it a 2000s movie?
2003.
Definitely Boogie was not trying to watch Love Actually. And at that time, Boogie didn't even take ladies on dates to see anything Love Actually. Like, we ain't going to see that.
That's fun.
No, man, because my thing is this.
It had Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Emma Thompson. It's a good movie.
Now, we're going to still get through this list. I will say for me, it for sure was definitely, his role in Die Hard is really, really difficult to just even overlook for me because I was obsessed with that fucking movie, Die Hard.
Yeah.
When it came out, man, I watched it nonstop. I thought Bruce Willis was the shit when that came out. Except when he first came out with that, I was like, Bruce Willis. And I was like, I remember him from like the wine cooler commercials and the TV show that he was in. Moonlighting, yes. And that shit. And my parents, my mom especially, loved Moonlighting, and I always thought he was like kind of, I don't know, just cheesy. He wasn't cool to me, right? You know what I mean? I was like, ugh. As the kids would have said, he's an unk. Then
kind of cringe.
Yeah, cringe. Yeah.
Kinda
his
cringe.
Riz was off or whatever the fuck. I know they don't say that shit no more. But so I will say though that for sure it is Snape. Snape,
yeah.
for sure.
It
Robin Hood movie.
He was so fucking good.
Judas Kiss. Yeah, man. I forgot he was in the Robin Hood movie. But yeah, for me, he knocked it out of the park as Snape. And like, he was dope as hell. But then right after that, on January 18th, Glenn Fry from the Eagles, but also from solo stardom. And one of the things was, he had a ton of solo hits, but also he had like two songs at least on the Miami Vice soundtrack. The first, when the actual soundtracks for the TV shows came out, because they made out two like cassette tapes. They had Smuggler's Blues and You Belong to the City on that. I was like, damn, that soundtrack was banging too.
Peak 80s.
Had Phil Collins on it.
Mm-hmm.
All of that shit. So then there's nothing in February, but we start March off, and I'm sure there was that this thing didn't pull. But we start March 16th off with the one and only moment of silence, y'all, for the throat goat herself, Nancy Reagan. Man.
Say no to drugs.
Yeah, man.
Just say no.
Hey, look, so she did ruin drugs for me or helped me, saved my life and kept me, off the booger sugar and all the other stuff because I thought that my heart wasn't going to explode if I tried cocaine or I was just going to be immediately addicted to it and, robbing people for crack. I don't know. Either way, yeah, she was
I was
just
just
saying
gonna have
no.
breakfast.
Right. Or no, because I remember the story about like if you took acid, dude thought that he turned into a glass of orange juice and never moved again because he didn't want to spill. All types of weird shit.
The way we laughed at that shit.
Yes. I mean, they told us that
because I knew it was all bullshit.
But Becca, you're just a couple years older than me.
Coming from a recovering addict. I'm sorry, what?
But you were a couple years older than me, right? So you like if I was your age when that shit came out, I'd have been like, bitch, please, right? But the fact that I was a couple years younger and more susceptible of like at that point I was still, when that shit came out like 84, I was 8 years old. Right. So you went to school and what they told you at school and what you learned at school when you're 8 years old and what grade that is, you kind of tend to believe because your parents and your elders and shit say go to school and learn because these people are going to tell you what you need to know. And when they tell you, all of this wild shit that, police officers come in and fucking, do all of these long speeches on drugs and alcohol. Now, I had a lot of people around me doing drugs, but they weren't doing like cocaine and shit outwardly in front of me or around me or I had people that smoked pot, right? And took pills, right? But I didn't even know any difference about that. I knew before I was 1 year old the difference between weed and cigarettes. My father smoked cigarettes, my mom smoked weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I knew the difference between the smell the whole time. Like I knew to get down. But yeah, so Nancy Reagan, hey, she single-handedly sucked a dick and brought down the Germany wall, the Berlin Wall, allegedly. And for that, salute to you and what she did, her sacrifices and her skills that brought down communism and ended temporarily the Cold War. Outwardly in the outward motion, and it just went, Then March 24th, Gary Shandling died in 2016, man.
Yeah.
Gary Shandling show, did you watch him on the Fox network? Because he was one of the first shows on the Fox network, like around Tracy Ullman when the Simpsons were first coming out, all that shit.
I feel like, was it on Fox or was it, he had a show on cable that I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that one, but the Gary Shandling show was,
yeah.
I mean, he was, one of those comics that was like, why, he was way more whinier than Seinfeld. But
Mm.
I mean, he's talented cat.
Yeah.
I watched this shit. And then Doris Roberts, April 17th. Do you know who fucking Doris Robert is? I don't.
Yeah. She was the mom on um oh what's the name of that fucking show? I can see his face.
I'm trying to find something on her ad.
Hold on.
So either way, yeah, she died. Then Victoria Wood, which I don't know who
Everybody
that
Loves
is.
Raymond. She was the mom on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, so that's not the one that was a Scientologist. Oh, she was the mom on Everybody's Loves Raymond, not
Yeah.
the wife. Because the
Right.
wife was the one that was in Scientology and broke out, right? Leah Raymond.
No.
Or is that the King of
No.
Queens? I never watched
That's
any of
King
those
of Queens.
shows. I never watched any of that shit. And then Victoria Wood. Who was Victoria Wood?
I don't know. Hold on.
You don't know who Victoria Wood is? Let's
Hold on,
see.
I'm pulling it up.
Victoria Wood. She was, I've got it right here. Where's the wiki at, Mike? She was an English comedian, actress, musician, singer, screenwriter, and director. Wood is often considered the queen of comedy, as she wrote and starred in dozens of sketches and plays. But it looked like she was someone like that Danny Chaz would know,
Yeah.
because she's a
I get a lot of
Chazington type.
British TV. I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Her face looks familiar, and
Yeah, that's why I'm
trying to see if there's any fucking thing that she did that I know. No, I don't. Through quick glance, she
Yeah.
not did a single thing that I would know her from. But one of the saddest, if not saddest,
Oh God, you're getting
deaths
there. You're fucking there, aren't you?
at April 21st,
Yeah.
2016. Someone that is very dear to me. Hence the reason why I use a lot of purple. I use a lot of green too, but use a lot of purple because, ain't no music like purple music in the one and only
That's a
fucking
fact.
Prince. And man, I have to give Prince a big credit for a lot of the musical enjoyment that I had during my life. And salute to fucking Prince, man, because, man,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Just because I do not know how they pulled it off. And I know that you have not seen Stranger Things, but you are very much aware that it's like the number one fucking thing
Yeah.
worldwide in regards
Yeah.
to,
Just don't tell me how it ends, because if I can
Well, I
convince
will
Mom to
tell
switch her
you
damn phone plan.
I will tell you that the song that ends the big finale type get down, right? And they did it proper. They took the album of Purple Rain soundtrack and went from Doves Cry into Purple Rain like it does on the album, right? Is that what it was? I'm almost positive it was Doves Cry was on Stranger Things. I just want to verify this because, again, I'm tired. When Doves Cry in Purple Rain, yes. So they put it on, and there's a timer that's set to the record, and that's all I'll say. And it's that sequence, and it's fucking awesome. But because of that, you know, those two songs and Prince have shot up to #1 trending, just like when they used Kate Bush's "Running Up the Hill" song in the last 2 seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
That took that song and went, you know,
Yeah.
it was huge.
I understand that, you know, yes, they gave some great music and a resurgence, but that they really nailed it on, like,
The nostalgia?
yeah,
Yes. And
that
Midget
it
Mike
was
said he wasn't
time
impressed.
appropriate.
That was always the thing that I was impressed with, Midget Mike. Like, yeah, I think the problem is that there is no way for any one of these series that are such pop culture, like, fucking things that, like, think about Lost or The Sopranos or whatever, insert favorite fucking TV show ever, right? No one has ever been happy with the series finale. I mean,
No.
I don't remember one series
What?
finale where someone said, "You know what? That was the shit."
Yeah,
Like
no.
everybody unanimously, that wasn't a word either. Unanimously said, you know, that was the thing.
Yeah, the ending of The Sopranos was terrible.
So, anybody watch the new Ben Affleck movie? I have not seen the Ben Affleck movie. Mr. Beast Games, The Boys is shit. They have the new Boys out. I have not seen that. I have not seen the Generation or if they made a new episode or season of The Boys. I got you if that's the case. But yeah, man, TV shows never landed, right? But Prince, either way, man.
Yeah.
And then the wrestler China died in April as well.
Yeah.
And then Muhammad Ali in June 3rd, 2016 passed away, followed by Christina Grimmie. I don't know who that is.
Oh, hang on. She Yeah. She was a kid, really.
Yeah. I mean, what would we know her from? Anything important? If not,
well,
let's
she was
move
on The
on.
Voice.
Ah, okay. So she was a singer on The Voice. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. So
And she was signing autographs and was shot.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, check it out, man.
Kid.
It's even more fucked up. And then we had Anton Yelchin. He was an American actor born in the Soviet Union to a Russian Jewish family. His career began in 2000 as he appeared in films Along Came a Spider,
Anton.
Hearts, Anton. Hearts in Atlantis. He became well known for his portrayal of Pavel Chekhov in the Star Trek reboot. He was Mr. Chekhov. He was born March 11th, 1989, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was 27 years old when he passed away. Then we got a person named by the name of Pat Summitt. And then we had Kenny Baker in August, Juan Gabriel, one that hit home for me also in August was Gene Wilder. I love Gene
Yeah.
Wilder growing up. I mean, Blazing Saddles, the Frisco Kid. I mean, do you remember the Frisco Kid with him and
I, I-
Han Solo? I can't remember can't think of it. George. What's his name, man?
Harrison
Indiana
Ford?
Jones. Harrison Ford.
Harrison
Yeah,
Ford?
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Harrison Ford, man.
Willy Wonka.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
No, I that's what I'm saying. That is the only Willy Wonka.
oh, he
All of
was,
these
yeah.
other Wonkas, that's where I fell in with my love of midgets, man. You know what I'm saying? Or LP. Shout out to LPs on them. I
You
mean,
mean
I
it wasn't
wanted a kid. I
Thumbelina?
wanted my own Oopa Loopa. I swear to God, I wanted to be Charlie. You know what I mean? I wanted my own candy factory. I even wanted that crazy ass tunnel with the chicken getting its head cut off. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wanted that shit. I wanted the LSD tunnel. I wanted fizzy lifting spree. You know what I mean? Where I could just burp my way down.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible gobstoppers. All of that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
homeboy was fly. He had a fucking chocolate milk or liquid chocolate lake.
Yeah.
What kind of fly shit is that? That's the flyest of the fly shit. Like, yo, man,
Hell yeah.
I got these little orange peoples that look like Cheetos and shit, making up the most delicious and delectable chocolates of all mankind. And then who wouldn't want geeses and gooses and gooses and geeses that lay golden eggs? You know what I
But
mean?
Mike,
I wake up to
have you
Oompa
watched
Loompa
midget
Doopity
porn?
Doo as my ringtone. That's my ringtone. I wake up to it every morning. As far as midget porn, like that's my business and not yours.
He said no. Midget Mike said people would DM him and ask him if he was really a midget, like they want to take advantage of him.
Midget Mike, you should go ahead and do that. You should put fucking. So, someone that's a controversial figure died in November 26th. November 7th of 16. Miss Janet Reno.
Mm.
Yeah. Then we had Leonard Cohen passed
Listen,
away on the
yeah,
same day.
that one,
On the same day.
yeah, that one hit hard in this house.
There, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mom, huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan. I was 11 and I saw that he was doing a show at the Wiltern. And so I went and kind of begged my dad to
go
buy
see.
Mom ticket. Yeah. And so we had front row seats. I fell
That's very
asleep
cool.
because Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, you wasn't on that shit.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
he's soothing.
he's very much.
He was very soothing and had just that deep sort of put you to sleep voice.
Yeah, I mean, his most iconic song is the Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And
From
then there's Jeff Buckley's
1984.
cover of
Yeah.
Hallelujah, which is really the only one that compares.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that was someone that died then, and then we had Florence Henderson. Man,
Yeah.
I mean, Florence Henderson though, like
She was everybody's mom.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
She was everybody's
fucking
mom.
it the Brady Bunch, yo. I mean, so
Yeah.
if you didn't get a chance to be old enough to experience them while they were still on air, you know what they were like in syndication, especially during the summertime when, or your favorite UHF channel, you know, that you tuned to
Right.
was running those before there was Nick at Night or anything like that. You saw it, you know, nonstop on a UHF channel. And if you guys don't know what a UHF channel is, either way, man, like, yes, I mean, I love the fact when it's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy how much the Brady Bunch influenced our generation.
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, rest in peace to Florence. Fidel Castro died the next day on November
Well,
25th
damn.
with the cigars and shit. But shout out to Fidel.
I'm good on that.
And then Fidel's and them's. Then you had Ron Glass. And if you guys don't know who the fuck Ron Glass is, let me tell you who Ronald Earl Glass is. He was an American actor. He was known for his roles as literary my apologies. As literary detective Ron Harris in the television sitcom, one of my favorite sitcoms as a baby growing up in my early childhood, because my parents watched Barney Miller. I remember when the very last Barney Miller happened. I watched it live with my parents. But he was in Barney Miller, for which he received Primetime Emmy Award nomination, and also as the Shepherd book in science fiction series Firefly and its sequel Serenity. He was 71 years old. Iconic actor, bro. He was a dope. He was a great character, man. I love Barney Miller, man. Dude. Did you get down on Barney Miller a lot?
I
You love
did.
Dallas, Dream of Jeannie.
That was something that, you know, my dad watched, my mom watched. So yeah.
I love Mel's Diner too. I grew
Oh,
up.
hell
That
yeah.
would be always on early in the morning too. That was one of the first ones that would start the bitch off in the morning. And you know, that shit, I ain't gonna sing that song. There's a new
Don't do
I'm
it.
not going to. But Flo would kiss my grits. You know what I mean? Kiss my grits. I know I told my mom to kiss my grits one time and she slapped the shit out of me. Like, I had a fat lip. She caught my tooth, like one of my baby, like cut my, like, it's all puffy and shit. Ooh, put Ice Cube on it and shut the fuck up. And then
Never
in
said that again,
December,
did you?
yeah, I did underneath my brow. So December 2016. We'll fast forward all the way to Christmas of 2016. Someone that is an 80s icon as far as music goes, and that's the one and only George Michael, y'all. I mean, from Wham to his solo career, gotta have faith. Huh? You still have questions about
I still have
what?
questions about George Michael.
Such as?
Well,
What's there to question, fam?
not about him, about how he died.
So you don't think
And
that
whether he was actually getting what he, you know.
what he deserved? What were you
There
trying to
was
fucking
some
say?
there was some questions.
Tell me, I'm not hip. Please educate me. I'm all about the questions, like the speculation and questions of skullduggery.
I already know.
You already know. You know the truth already?
No,
You can't handle the
I'm
truth,
not
man.
that cool. I'm
You're
not
like,
that
I was
fucking
there.
cool.
I murked George Michael. I was like, you can't be my
No,
father
there
figure,
was.
motherfucker.
It was
There was
something to
what?
do with. It was something to do with his partner.
Yeah. So he was bisexual though, right? Like, because didn't he get in trouble banging a chick in the bathroom, or was it him banging a dude in the
No,
bathroom?
it was a dude.
So the whole time he was never like, he was always closeted, I guess is the proper way to say.
I
He wasn't just
mean,
bi or try anything once.
wow.
I mean, there's people out there like that. These kids, man, they switch their fucking Facebook pronoun statuses up quicker than, you know, you can say, Candy, your bitch is on my Snicker with no, I'm sorry. She could take on 3 men built like He-Man. A little bitty twat got gallons of cement. I'm sorry. That's Ice Cube. Because the line at my house is getting long.
Wow.
Yeah, bring your ding-a-ling. I'm gonna do my thing with your daughter. Giving up the nappy dugout. That's my shit right there, man. I can do every single Ice Cube album all the way through Lethal Injection B-sides and all of that verbatim. I could do it just a cappella, just off the, I could just sit here and ramble from NWA all the way through. I was a big, still am. Carrie Fisher, though. Princess Leia died on December 27th, 2016.
Yeah, that broke my heart.
Man,
That broke my
yeah,
heart.
that's Princess Leia right there, fam. Princess Leia,
Yeah.
man. And she, I'm surrounded by Star Wars shit. I'm surprised that I haven't put Star Wars shit actually in my background. But like on my walls, I've got Star Wars. I love fucking Star Wars. I grew up, I was Darth Vader almost every fucking year, the majority of my early years for Halloween. I always, whenever I went down the costume aisle at the grocery store or the drugstore or wherever my parents took me, and you remember the those shitty, but they were all the thing, plastic costumes with the mask. They were in the little
Oh
yellow
yeah.
boxes. You know what I mean? So you had your mask and then you had that little plastic suit that you put on. And like by the first or second house, it would be splitting down the mother. Well, I was always husky too. So
Fire
I don't
hazard
know.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you other slim motherfuckers had any problems, but I was a huskier type of
I mean,
fella.
I was
I've
never.
always been big boned and burly and thick. You know what I mean?
My mama just made my costumes because
I
the
got
shit in
you.
the store wasn't gonna.
Well, my
Cut it.
grandmother made me a fucking Captain Kirk costume one year that was shitting on everyone, man. Because my father, and I found the book downstairs. He had this, and I think this thing is, if it wasn't water damaged, it'd be worth money. And I remember looking at it as a kid growing up. It's a Starfleet Academy Cadets Manual, and this thing has every single specification of all of the props, all the way down to like
Damn.
how to make the uniforms, the logo insignia. My grandmother traced all of the patches, got the dimensions, got the colors and the dyes, and like hooked my shit up.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
and like my communicator, though, shout out to my dad and his ingenuity with taking a Zippo lighter case. You remember the plastic cases that flipped up that had the Zippo lighters in
Yep.
them, right? My dad liked Zippo lighters a lot, so had a Zippo lighter case. We made that into a communicator and shit. I had a little phaser gun, ray gun. I was pew pewing motherfuckers at the school when I rolled up as Captain Kirk on them, killing them. It's like we're all them multicolored bitches at and alien bitches at. I'm here to take all of the alien tang. Shout out to hood hippies in the house. Star Wars, I was Rambo. We not the same. Check this out, man. Motherfucker, I got all of this fucking Star Wars and I got all of the Rambos. So listen, my father and mother did not care about what I watched in regards to war movies. I could watch all of the Rambos. I could watch like all the Conans, anything that was like just action adventure and like big 80s shit. If it was all, I didn't give a fuck. Only thing they didn't tolerate, they didn't let me watch anything with like sex in it. Like I had to leave the room when Romance and Stone came on and they started making out and like just dry humping in the bed. And I think maybe you saw some side boob and like some side titty with the nip.
Hell, I saw that
That was
movie in the theater.
exactly. But again, you're a couple years. I'm not trying
I
to
am.
keep repeating that. So you
I
just
am.
fucking walking into it. But I love fucking Rambo. I make believe that I was fucking Rambo. I had bows and arrows, BB guns and knives, and you get listen, man. I got knives on me right now. Like,
Well,
I mean, like seriously, I had to have a knife just like Rambo. I remember the year that I saw First Blood, and my father took me to the gun show, and it was a gun and knife show because we always went. And there was a fucking survival knife. No, I take that back. I didn't get it from the gun and knife show. I got it from Friendship, Indiana. There was a very, very famous and prestigious uh, black powder gun shoot and meet where there was like primitive and one side where people reenacted like Kentucky long rifle shooting and stuff like that, and like mountain men days type shit. And they took that shit serious. They had blacksmiths, all of that stuff. But on the other side, there was where people would camp out too, and that's where my uncle and them would work, and they would like they were big flea marketers. They would buy bunches of shit, and people that would buy shit and try to resell the shit and all of that stuff, right? American Pickers before they were American Pickers. But
right.
that was a place that was like 2 weeks, twice a year. It was it was 1 week, full week, twice a year. One in the spring, one in the fall. And they did shooting, and they had this massive swap meet, and they would always have dope knives. And my dad got me a survival knife like Rambo. From it was like not the real one, but it was like a flea market grade one. It was a real fucking knife, and it had the shit, but it wasn't like the $200 knife that was actually in Rambo at that time. What I'm trying to say, I had a knockoff, but I was proud as fuck of that shit. I took that shit to school. I took that shit to school. It was in my backpack. I was like, check my shit out. I was on the playground pouring that shit out with the compass and shit. Like, bitches, I got matches. I got razor wire. I got all that shit up in this bitch. Like, if like the Red Dawn, I'm watching Red Dawn. I'm like, if them commie bastards come up in this bitch, I'm stabbing everybody up in this motherfucker. I got Red Dawn ready. But anyway, I was all the way with Rambo. Don't you question my gangster midget, Mike. We aren't the same. You ain't built like me, motherfucker. And guess who's got shit you ain't getting ever? Ah! Hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just keep rubbing it in. This is so easy. And pissing on you. That's just me pissing on you. With a little poop poop and a little pee pee. This is the remix edition to the song about pissing all over.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, that's super long too. It's egregious.
Wow.
I had a lot on my bladder right there, man. I had a lot on my bladder.
And then you threw in the fucking R. Kelly, like, what?
And after Carrie Fisher died, Debbie Reynolds died.
Her mother, the
Debbie
very
Reynolds
next day.
died the
Yeah,
very next
her
day.
Carrie Fisher's mom, the very next day.
And wasn't Mommy Dearest wrote about Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds?
No.
What actors and actresses was
Mommy
that with?
Dearest was it was a true
No
story.
more
But it
wire
was
coat
about
hangers was a true story.
yeah.
It was,
Right. But it was about oh my God. My fucking brain right now. It was about Joan
love you
Crawford.
too, Mike. Joan Crawford. Got you. Well,
Mhm.
Carrie Fisher had a really fucked up life and childhood, and I always loved the fact that when I got older and found out like how dirty and raunchy she was, but I'm not gonna lie, listen, it's TMI a moment, but I'm gonna let you know right now, here and now, that one of the finest roles of all time, and one of the most finest pieces of cinematic footage was Carrie Fisher in her Jabba the Hutt outfit when she was all like where she actually almost killed herself, was anorexic because she had like no body fat, but she was
Mhm.
fine as hell and wasn't wearing nothing. Like George Lucas, like that ass was low key a perv because he was like, I want to make sure Carrie's not wearing anything. Carrie, I need you to lose all your weight, Carrie. You're a little chubby, Carrie. You're going to be butt naked and you're going to be Jabba the Hutt slave.
In that gold bikini.
Yeah, man, it was less than I mean, like it was like right above ass crack and
Mhm.
right above bush line. Like that was, and it
Mhm.
was so low on her hips. She got them little abs and that curve. And then, of course, like she had those brass brawl on, which if she didn't have the titty balls underneath the match, it still was making it look like she had the titty balls in it. So, hey, man, like again, there's a cardboard cutout that
And that
I
fucked with
had.
her forever.
It fucked
Forever.
with her. Shit, man, it fucked with me.
But that's kind of the thing, right? Like there was this sort of unrealistic expectation
Oh yeah,
that
I mean
that's
that
what
was
she was
horrible for
always
women.
supposed to look like.
Yeah, absolutely,
I mean, I'm
absolutely.
talking about for her specifically.
She was always
Like
so
she
pretty,
referenced,
though.
she's like, every guy thought that I should be Leia in the gold bikini.
Ah, nah. See, again, like I'm team cheeseburger. You know what I mean? Like I don't want my bitches anorexic, and I don't mean that disrespectfully out there, but they, you know what I mean? Like
But
I
that's
don't like
when
anorexic women.
and
I like real looking women.
but that's
I like real curves.
literally all the guys
Oh, a young
were
prepubescent
like, damn,
and puberty
damn.
boogie was like looking at Carrie like when I rewatched Return of the
Yeah, but
Jedi.
you weren't alone in that, right? They were full grown
Hell
adult
no.
men. Like,
Listen, I still got a buddy that I know for a fact has that poster on his wall framed right now in his house.
mm-hmm.
Like still like dedicated to that because I mean, yeah, that was the one. I was like, Carrie Fisher, like Princess Leia, you don't know what I do to you. I'm 14 and I'm rats to go. Anyway. And then Richard Adams died, and that ended 2016. Of that fucking long ass episode again. It's
What a fucking year.
365 buttons, bitches.
Okay. That's a great question. I don't know.
Is Carrie Fisher's daughter on AHS? Does anyone know? I do not know. Yeah, I don't know that because I have never really watched American Horror Story, to be honest with you, to even know. And yes, Midget Mike, role playing is fun in your mind. You know what I mean? Like, role playing is fun. Ain't nothing wrong with role
Yes,
playing.
she is.
She is on there? Or
Mhm.
yes, the role playing too, Becca.
No, she's on American Horror Story.
Oh, okay,
Huh?
okay. All right. Sorry. Midget, I'm talking to Midget Mike. Shit. I
Wow.
thought you just said yes. But check this out, man. Like, I want to know, does anybody have any most anticipated movie for 2026?
Mm. I don't even know what's coming out.
So I'll give you some hints as far as what's coming out, buddy. So of course the Super Mario Galaxy movie's coming out, if it's not already out. Greenland 2 is out. We have People We Met on Vacation. We have something that Danny Chaz will most definitely watch, hoping that there's going to be more man wiener in it because Danny Chaz loves dong. As 28 years later, The Bone Temple, and
Damn.
you would probably get Danny just by that title alone.
I
And
thought
then
he
of
was an ass
course,
man.
but then The Rip is out with the Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. It's a crime thriller exclusively at Netflix to dumb at the end of May 2025. Rip centers around a team of Miami cops who discover millions of cash in a derelict stash house. Trust among the team of cops begin to fray as outside forces learn about the size of the seizure. Everything is called into question in one of the 2026's most anticipated Netflix films of all times. Then they have Send Help is coming out in February. There's a movie called Crime 101. It's got Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Barry Cogan, Jennifer Jason Lee, Holly Berry, Nick Nolte. Damn, that's a hell of a cast. Then we have Goat, which is another animated movie. Caleb McLaughlin, which is from Stranger Things, is going to be up in that bitch. Let's see here. Worthington Heights, featuring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. I don't know who that is, but shout out to Margot Robbie. I love Margot Robbie. Especially love her
Robbie?
as, yeah, that girl. I got cotton mouth and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then Elvis Presley concert.
Danny.
Let's see. The Sheep Detectives with Hugh Jackman. Scream 7's coming out, bitches.
You summoned him. Look.
Shout out to Ghostface. You like scary movie. Then in March, The Bride, which is another horror movie with Maggie Gyllenhaal as a director, starring
Gyllenhaal.
Christian Bale. Gyllenhaal. It's gelato, jello. You know what I mean? Tomato. It's a new Frankenstein film. Then Hoppers is a new Pixar joint coming out. Reminders of Him.
Of who?
Of Him.
Who's him?
I don't know. This is something that reminds you of it. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You'll learn about it. It's got a movie with
Or
Breadwinner.
not.
Project Hail Mary. It's got a Ryan Gosling in it. Ready or Not 2. Here I Come.
Ryan Gosling. He's married to Eva Mendes, yeah?
You know I'm the last person to ask about that. Ask me something about Stevie Wonder. I'll tell you about that.
I went to high school with Eva Mendes.
Oh shit! Shout out to her. Check out what's coming out in May. Mortal Kombat
What?
2.
Okay.
And then the full-length movie Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu's coming out. June, Masters of the Universe is coming out.
He-Man.
Let's see. Yeah, man.
And She-Ra?
Scary Movie 6 is coming out.
She-Ra.
Toy Story 5. Supergirl. Jackass 5.
I did hear about that.
Minions 3. Moana is coming out.
Yeah, and the new Moana.
Odyssey or The Odyssey. It's directed by Christopher Nolan, another Matt Damon movie.
Mhm.
It's got Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, Mia Goth, Charlize Theron. There, I fucking said it right for you, Becca.
You did.
John.
I'm proud.
I know it's Barenthal, but Bernthal, and Robert Pattinson. Let's see here. Spider-Man, The Brand New Day. Cheese. So listen. Spider-Man may be the one for me if I have to make it all the way to the top. Let me see if anything else is coming out. What is this? Street Fighter. Is a new Street Fighter film's coming out. Cat in the Hat. Godzilla. Hunger Games. Violent Night 2. Jumanji 3. A New Avengers.
Nobody's got an original fucking idea.
Dune. The new Dune. Those are the movies that are coming out. For me, Spider-Man, Jackass. What else? You know I'm happy about Scream coming out, but the Mandalorian movie I'm definitely stoked about too. That's the ones that I'm thinking that's dope as fuck. I can't wait. No original ideas for sure. I get it. Yes. It's Frankenstein, Danny Chaz, and good morning. Hello.
Stein. Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
Stein.
Frankenstein.
Oh, mercy.
So guess what, y'all? I'm gonna say salute to y'all because guess what?
He's got Funky Friday.
We got Funky Friday coming up here in about an hour. I'm gonna be getting live as soon because I'm gonna be doing early mic testing and sound checking. So anybody that wants to tune in on Twitch when I go live,
That I would go see.
I would definitely help a brother out with the audio because, yeah, man, audio. Changing everything and fucking figuring out gremlins is fun.
Right.
But yeah, we've got that coming out, man. Now there's a new UAP disclassification that's happening.
A what?
A new UAP Transparency Act proposal that's happening in Congress. Yeah.
Okay.
And the House Oversight ran.
Are they fucking doing anything? I mean, they're not really doing much of anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise. It's just a lot of noise. That's all it is because we're at a time of war. So we flood you with a lot of noise so you do not know what is real, what is not. That is a number one number one fucking thing that you can do in the art of war. Art of noise. You make it so people cannot know or distinguish what is real from the fake. And welcome to AI and all of the other stuff in this fucking life, man. I want to give a big shout out to everyone though that's always supported us throughout the years. And we Boys Underground, I can't wait for that. We will be back Monday. Mad Ways is working, and I did tell you again, we did, have an anniversary, so no one else wanted to fucking join. There was no Danny, there was no Becca. There was no Ballistic. There was no Jeff. There was
Mondays are
no
late.
Richie. It would have been me. And
I
I would
turned
have been
into a
like,
fucking
yo,
pumpkin. And
yeah.
so we told him,
Becca was
go
the
take
main one that
go
told me
take your
to,
wife out.
because I
Go
mentioned that
go
I was
take
like,
your
if
wife out.
because no one responded. Like I was like, hey, if no one's gonna respond, like I could just cancel this bitch and go out on a date with my wife. And
And I
Becca was
said,
like, you
do
need
that.
to do that.
You should do
So
that.
we had a date night and it was cheap. Like
Much
we didn't do nothing
needed.
fancy. We didn't know. No, last
Don't
time that we had a
gotta.
date was since the Cypress Hill concert, which was our wedding anniversary. So yes. Much love to y'all. Keep it positive, keep it pushing, keep persevering. I'm Ghost Boogie, and
I'm Becca.
that's Becca. Yeah. And we are, you know, two of the usual
Great.
suspects. You might know us, you might not, but motherfuckers, we hope that you might never not forget us one way or the other. Good, bad, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, all that shit.
Ain't
Even
nobody
if
forgetting
Midget
us.
Mike ain't getting his motherfucking shit. Love you, Midget Mike. Much love to Danny Chaz. Danny Chaz, I got paid $51 from an Amazon class action lawsuit. I didn't get fucking paid. Dag nabbit. I got to get my $51 from Amazon. That way I can send Midget Mike his fucking thing. He thinks he's getting all types of shit. This is it continues to escalate more and more shit this motherfucker
He's fucking
expects
with
and
you.
wants. You know what I mean? Fuck this motherfucker, man.
He's
Hey, Midget
fucking
Mike.
with you.
Midget Mike. Check this out. Uh-huh. Much love.
Damn.
We're going to be joining me back right here real soon. Funky Fridays. Much love. We up out of here. Monster at the end of the book. Peace. Y'all split that.